You ever feel like everyone's got their life figured out while you're just trying to keep your head above water? Yeah, I've been there. But here's the thing, it doesn't have to be like that. The world's changing, and the traditional career path that so many of us are told to follow isn't the only way anymore. So what if I told you that you could turn something you're passionate about into a career without sacrificing everything to play it safe? Let me break it down for you. I remember when I was growing up, I thought the only way to make it in life was by going to college, landing a stable job, and working my way up. I had this idea that I'd have to spend years grinding away in a 9-to-5, checking off the success boxes. But then, something changed. I started seeing people online, creators, influencers, entrepreneurs, turning their passion into their full-time job, and it clicked for me. I didn't have to follow that old script to build a life I love. And honestly, that realization changed everything. In today's video, I'm going to break down the big differences between traditional jobs and content creation, and why, in today's world, one of them might just be a better fit for you. This isn't about saying one's better than the other, it's about understanding what works for you. So, let's get into it. When you think about a traditional job, the first thing that probably comes to mind is stability, right? A steady paycheck, health benefits, and that promise of a secure future. And don't get me wrong, that sounds great. Who doesn't want that peace of mind? But here's the catch. A lot of people feel like they're stuck in a routine that doesn't really light them up. You know, that feeling of just clocking in and out day after day, living for the weekends. Now, content creation, on the other hand, brings freedom. Yeah, you won't get a set paycheck and you might not have a safety net, but you get to create your own schedule. You decide what content you put out and how much you work, you're the boss. But that freedom doesn't come without its challenges. You've got to be disciplined because no one else is holding you accountable. One of the coolest things about content creation is the level of creative freedom you get. You can talk about whatever you're passionate about, whether it's makeup, gaming, fashion, or even something super niche like gardening or vintage car restoration. The world is your canvas, and it's up to you how you fill it. Traditional jobs, on the other hand, often come with a script you have to follow. You might not get to express your creativity in the way you want because there are bosses, clients, and teams all guiding what you do. So, if you're the type of person who thrives on creativity and wants to make your own decisions, content creation could feel like the perfect fit. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, money. Traditional jobs usually come with a guaranteed income, right? You know what you're getting paid, and that's comforting. You can plan, save, and build a life with that stable income. Content creation, though, is a whole different game. The income potential is huge, but it's also uncertain. You might hit a big month with brand deals or YouTube ad revenue, or you might go through a dry spell. But here's the thing. When you're able to build a strong personal brand and diversify your income, think merch, affiliate marketing, Patreon. The earning potential is really up to you. The problem? That unpredictability can be stressful, especially at the beginning. Now, I'm not saying that content creation is all sunshine and rainbows. It's not. There's a lot of behind-the-scenes work, long hours, and sometimes you feel like you're just putting yourself out there into the void. But here's the kicker, it's worth it. And when I say it's worth it, I mean that the freedom to create and connect with people who appreciate your work is a reward that a typical 9-to-5 job can't offer. I know it's not for everyone. Some people love the structure, the security, the roadmap, but for those of you who want more, Alivazi who crave something beyond the traditional path, content creation gives you the chance to write your own script. So if you're sitting there thinking, this sounds great, but I'm not sure if I can do it, here's my advice. Start small. You don't need millions of followers to begin. Start by sharing what you love and see where it takes you. The best part, you don't have to give up your day job to get started. Create in your free time, learn as you go, and see if it's something you want to take more seriously. And hey, I'd love to know, what's something you've always wanted to create content about but haven't yet? Drop it in the comments below and let's talk about how you can get started. Listen, there's no right or wrong way to build your future. Some people thrive in traditional jobs while others can't imagine anything better than being their own boss. But I'll say this, don't be afraid to explore the road less traveled. Sometimes that's where the magic happens. Thanks for hanging out today. If you found this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more, and let's make this journey happen together.